Good morning, my dear friends, my dear students. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the we have started actually about the meiosis, but the video was getting too much lengthy. So the remaining part today I am presenting related to the meiosis first. So let's begin now. Liptotin. So this is the subphase of the meiosis first or prophase first. So see here friends, in liptotin what happened? This centromere or this chromosome become thread like structure, they forms to condense. In liptotin phase we can observe here clearly. Liptotin is nothing but the thin thread like structure. The chromosomes become visible, shorten and thick in late liptotin phase. The size of the nucleus increases and homologous chromosomes start getting closer to each other. So this is the liptotin phase of meiosis first. Then let us discuss about the zygotin. In zygotin, this homologous chromosome, maternal and paternal chromosomes comes together and forms the pairing, and this is called as a synapsis. We call it as a synapsis or synapsis or a bivalent, also we can call it as a bivalent. Zygotin, zygo means in pair form. Now let us discuss. It includes the pairing of the homologous chromosomes of maternal and paternal. Each diploid chromosomes pair with the duplicated homologous chromosome structure and called as a bivalent. Okay. Now this is the packetin. In packetin what happened? In packetin these homologous chromosomes which were closely associated, they forms the crossing over of maternal and paternal chromosomes and formation of tetrad is there, and they change the genetic material from each other and which is responsible for the variation in a individual. This is the tetrad. Okay, see here I have shown here clearly how the crossing over occurs. One of the chromatid of maternal and one of the chromatid of paternal exchange their segment on each other, and because of this process is responsible for variation in an individual. Now let us discuss about the diplotin. Diplotin is of the longest duration. Nuclear membrane and nucleoli here start disappear. Nuclear membrane and nucleoli here disappear, and in diplotin what we call it as a chiasma formation is here. Chiasmata formation is here because of the crossing over on many points. Chiasma formation we can observe here, chiasma formation in diplotin. The main attraction of this diplotin is the chiasma formation. And in dikinasis the chromosome becomes condensed during dikinasis stage, and this chiasma moving towards the opposite pole, and they just in this stage the homologous chromosomes separate, and the chiasma also what we call it as, it also migrate towards the terminalization, means at a ending point, and this chiasma is clearly visible during the dikinasis phase. So friends, we can observe here, this is the liptotin. In zygotin this homologous chromosomes comes closer, and this is about the prophase first. Then in metaphase first we have not discussed about the metaphase phase, and this is the anaphase phase. We'll discuss later about this. Now let us discuss about the crossing over. Crossing over means what? It is responsible for variation. It may occurs between the non-sister chromatids and forms the chiasma point. We have observed in diplotin phase chiasmata. What is chiasmata? Crossing over. Chiasmata are the site of the crossing over. Okay. So see here, these two are non-sister chromatids and they forms the chiasma here by crossing over. We can observe here clearly. Crossing over occurs here, and here is the changing or exchange of the segment of chromosomal genetic material, which forms the variation. Okay. So friends, we can observe in prophase first. Metaphase first. Now let us discuss about the metaphase first. Metaphase means the chromosomes arrange on the equatorial plate. It is the shortest phase, and spindle formation appears here. Tetrads, they arise themselves on the equatorial plate. Independent assortment occur here, and variation occurs. Okay. So we can observe here in metaphase phase how the tetrads arrange themselves on the equatorial plate. So you should give the answer of this question in the term of independent assortment. So this question is not visible. I think I'll ask you in next lecture, because I have used here blue pen and it is not visible on the screen. So we'll skip this question and let's move further. I gave you here answer also, but it is also not visible. Okay. So now let us discuss about the anaphase first. Homologous chromosomes separate and move towards the opposite poles in anaphase. Homologous chromosomes, because of the spindle fiber, they migrate towards the opposite poles, and the sister chromatids remain attached at their centromere. So this is the diagram showing the anaphase first. Here these chromatids with recombination, sister and non-sister chromatids, with recombination they move towards the opposite pole. Telophase. In telophase first, the haploid set of chromosomes form here. Cytokinesis also followed after karyokinesis, and in this way two haploid daughter cells are formed in telophase first. We can observe here formation of groove in animal cell and formation of two haploid daughter cells. Okay. In meiosis second is exactly same as that of the prophase. Here is no interphase second, very short or very short it is. Meiosis second is exactly similar to the mitosis. So we can observe here prophase second is like of mitosis. This is the metaphase second. Here chromosomes, we can call it as a chromatids. Now chromatids are arranged on a equatorial plate here. This is the anaphase. Here the division of centromere occurs like mitosis, and they migrate towards the opposite pole because of this spindle fiber contraction. Some of the proteins are present which contract the spindle fibers. In telophase, mitosis, cytokinesis occurs. Okay, and in this way, 4 haploid daughter nuclei are formed in telophase second. This is the diagram. Okay, variation, you know that what is variation. I'm not going to ask you question because they are invisible. Okay, so this is all about the meiosis. If you have any doubts, queries regarding this, you can ask me in comment box, or you can ask me on our Zoom lecture. So till then, bye bye. Have a good day, friends.